Alright everybody, welcome to the latest episode of the Minecraft modded Let's Play. I'm pretty sure this is episode 44, and like the last episode, this is not a live commentary because, as you may know, I did a close to a 50-minute live stream without my microphone on. I was just talking to myself. But anyways, right at the end of the last episode, you may have seen that we right-clicked this moss onto a bookshelf and lost 10 levels. That made it into a mending moss, and now we're putting a diamond onto our broadsword and that aforementioned mending moss to give it 500 more durability and the ability to be mended all by itself whilst in a lit environment. You may have also seen we put some quartz on it, which increases the sharpness or attack damage. So we went from 6.2 or something to, I think it was 8.67. I didn't quite see. Someone can correct me in the comments if you see that before me. But that gave it about 30% more attack damage, which is pretty good considering we only put on about 40 odd quartz. So, yeah. I just noticed I've got to put a log onto that bit of dirt that was there so it can look better. Anyway, excuse me, I've got the hiccups. Yeah, so we've just put our Tinkerer's Journal. I think it's the Tinkerer's Journal, or it might be Materials and You or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, we're taking some raw beef out here because we're running out of food. We're also going to grab the apples, the wheat, and the seeds as well, because we're going to put them in the farm. We're also going to cook that beef, so we'll have to grab some coal here. So I'm going to grab a whole block, and you'll see me break it up here. And yeah, so we're going to come down to these furnaces here, and we're going to divide the beef up into stacks of 8 or 7 if you're one of them. And yeah, so there we go, and we'll put the third stack of 7 in here, and you'll see we're getting some steak. Now, whilst that's cooking, we're going to probably do something else here, and because this isn't a live commentary, I don't exactly know what that is. So, it looks like we're just sorting the chests, which is fair enough. There's probably better things we could have done, but oh well. So, yeah. How's everybody doing today? Let me know how you're doing in the comments, because, yeah. Also, share this series around with your friends so we can gain some more traction and get more videos out. Like I said, this is episode 44, I think. Don't quote me on that. I'm sure if you've seen the title, though, you'll know what episode it is. But, yeah, so, I don't know why we're looking in this chest here. We must have been talking about something. Or I must have been. I don't know. But, yeah. And that's our random blocks chest. That just holds all the blocks that we don't have another chest for. And look at all that wool. I think we did that in the last live stream. We got all the different colors of sheep. So now when we shear them, we'll have every different color of wool, which will be more useful later down the track when we start building carpets and stuff like that. But it's something that won't hurt now. And we almost have 3 stacks of white wool. That's kind of ridiculous. Also, that cactus farm outside our house, is doing quite well. I think last time I checked it had about a stack of cactus in there, which is pretty good. We're going to need cactus down the line for that deco bench, but it's good for now. We've also got to do a path from our house over to this area here. And I've got to say, that farm is still my favourite build that I've done in this world to date. But yeah, we're just searching through this chest here, because I think we're going to be heading to the nether, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I just grabbed that flint and steel, and if my memory serves me correctly, we were debating whether or not to take that golden apple with, and I decided against it, because if we get into the situation where we need a golden apple, we're probably screwed anyway. So, I'm going to head up here and breed the cows and the chickens, and all the chickens seem to be out of the pen, which is not a good idea. So right about here I was going, what on earth is happening? And lucky I had the seeds out because it allowed me to get all the chickens back in the pen and close them back in. That was a situation that could have been a whole lot worse. But nevertheless, we got it sorted. And yeah, I don't know how we got shears in our hand, but we were deciding whether or not we were going to shear the sheep, and we decided against it again. Probably not the best of ideas, but we didn't want to take all that wool to the nether with us, which is fair enough because, as you'll see, we did get quite a bit of loot. And here we decided to it was a bit premature. There's still a few plants growing, but we decided to harvest the crops here. And as you'll see, we got 62 wheat from it. And that's because we had 2 crops left to grow. But you'll see that it takes a whole stack of seeds, which is one of the great designs about this farm, I think. You know exactly how much you're going to get and how much it's going to cost you. So it's pretty easy to calculate your profit from it. So here we're just replanting all those seeds. There we go. And now I think it's time to... What are we doing here? I don't know. Yeah, so we're going to check the chest and drop a few things off. That's fair enough. And yeah, we put the bow, we sorted our inventory a bit. And here we go, we're heading to our nether temple shrine thing that we made. I don't exactly know what to call this. By the way, if you've got any names for our farms or this shrine temple-y thing or our house, feel free to leave them in the comments section down below. We'll be taking advice from. I know I suggested that in an earlier episode. I don't know if that episode's been released yet. So, if it hasn't, you've probably already left names, and by the time that this episode comes out, I've probably already done the live stream where they've been named, but that may not be the case. But yeah, but we're just looking around the nether here, and it looks very deadly. There's huge lava pools and stuff like that. And we can't seem to find a fortress straight away. We're all looking around here. So I decided to pick up a bit of quartz whilst we're here. Get back those levels that were taken from us to get the mending moss. And yeah, so I think very soon here we head over to Chunk Base. And if you don't know Chunk Base is a very good website. It allows you to find different biomes. Oh, it doesn't look like we're doing it here. But it allows you to find different biomes, nether fortresses, strongholds, stuff like that. And you see I'm looking around here, trying to look for a fortress, and we cannot see one for the life of me. And I noticed there was a ghast up there, which, yeah, probably isn't the best sort of thing. So we decided to dig in here, and it didn't really work because there was a hole right on the other side of the place we decided to dig in. So we decided to fill that up and face the way that we were supposed to leave, and then we went on Chunk Base. So whilst we're on Chunk Base, I'm going to take a bit of a drink here because these post commentaries are very strenuous on the voice, as you may have heard in the last episode. So bear with me a sec. There we go. So, oh, just bumped the mic, very professional. I've really got to stop doing that. I've got to find a better way of mounting this, maybe above me, I don't know. Thing is, if it's above me though, I'm not sure if I'll be able to see my monitor. Anyway, topic for another episode. So yeah, we're just on Chunk Base here, and we're going to the fortress, the Nether Fortress finding app, and we've put in our coordinates, we've put in our seed, not in that order, and we're finding the closest fortress, and there were a few around us, but you'll see that we will go to the closest one, and it was a rather large fortress, but yeah, there was quite a bit of loot in it, and yeah, it served our purposes nicely. The main reason we're coming to the Nether is to, and you'll see here we're putting in the coordinates for it, so we can find it easily. But the main reason we came to the Nether was to get the blaze rods and some wither skeleton skulls, and I'm pretty sure that we only saw one wither skeleton in the whole fortress. So that wasn't too good. We're going to have to come back maybe in a, a time lapse to try and get the skeleton skulls. You'll see the fortress over there. It's less than 200 blocks away, which is surprising that we didn't see it, but oh well, what can you do? and I just got a notification. It's nothing important. You see, we're making our way over there, and we're going to collect up any quartz on the way because quartz is good. And you'll see the ghast is going after us now, so we're just going to give it one good shot to the head. And we were looking for a tier here, but I don't think we got one. So yeah. And yeah, we're going to make our way over to the fortress, trying not to die here. I tried mining that ore. I don't exactly know what it is. It's from Tinker's Construct. It's one of those ores that needs a obsidian pick, I'm pretty sure, to get, along with that cobalt there. I don't know which is better. I'm pretty sure cobalt is the best. And I'm just realizing now that this pickaxe that we've got is kind of ridiculous in the nether because it destroys netherrack instantly, which could be quite dangerous. But yeah, you see we're making a very dangerous bridge, speaking of danger, over to the other side here. And I don't know really what to say about that, but I have some stupid ideas sometimes, and that was one of them. We could have very easily have died there. But yeah, you'll see how quickly this pickaxe is. We're just digging, we're just turning through this netherrack. And we're about 75 blocks away from the fortress here. So we're just going to head down there. We're now less than 50 blocks. And you'll see, we bust into this cave here, and we decide to explore it a little bit. And it's decent, but nothing really valuable. There's quite a bit of cobalt and quartz around, which we skip most of it. And yeah. So, then we come over this hill here, and I'm pretty sure that was a part of the fortress there that I completely failed to see. But you guys can tell me that in the comments. But my screen has completely lagged up here, so I don't know what... Oh no, it's starting to unfreeze. There we go. Yeah, my editing window completely froze up, so I couldn't actually see what we were doing. There's the fortress there, and we're going to bust our way in. And apparently you get an achievement when you walk into a fortress, which is fair enough. So we're going to use our torches. We're going to see if our brightness is up all the way because it was kind of dodgy. And you'll see that we get some diamonds and some gold straight away, which is pretty good. I also mine up the chests in the fortress so we know which ones we've looted, because if there's a chest there, it means that we haven't looted it, so we can go and get the stuff that's out of it. And I'm beginning to realize very quickly whilst walking through this fortress that I did not bring anywhere near enough torches. You'll see we're mining up the nether wart here, and I found out that the Matic does not mine up soul sand, as well as Vein Miner. Vein Miner does not like soul sand either, so that's going to be something that has to change for the next version of the mod pack. If I remember, of course. So yeah, you'll see that we're mining this up because we want a few. We'll probably farm this at some point. Not that we use potions too much, or we haven't yet. We may find a reason to use them in the future, but as of now, we don't use them that much. So the however much we got, I think it was 48 or something. I can't really remember. It's probably enough. And there's that one wither skeleton I was talking about, so we're going to attack it here. And there we go. We got some coal and some bones. Or some charcoal. I think it's charcoal they drop, actually. Oh no, it must be coal, because I think charcoal got a new texture recently. Anyway, we're going to move on here. And you'll see we had another bite to eat. We're looking at our sword. We see it has 9 durability left, which I'm pretty sure means it has 10 hits. And I'm sorry if you just heard that, but my computer just went off saying that one of my Adobe CC programs has updated. Yes, there's a lot of updates due. And yeah, you'll see we're going up here. I didn't really see much up here, but then I had a look around just out of curiosity and we found a chest. So always check places, even if you think that they don't have anything for you, because you may be surprised like I was there. And then there was another 2 chests right in front of us. So we got some more diamonds, gold sword, which can be smelted down in the Tinker's Construct furnace, along with some more gold. And we've got some saddles there too. I don't really have any interest riding pigs, but we'll take the saddles anyway. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what I said when I got them. And we'll just have a bit of a squiz through here and we can see that there's nothing for us. So we decided to backtrack our whole way. And yeah, so we're just going to head back through the fortress, like so. We'll head back downstairs and do our own thing. So I'm going to head further through here, and I think this is the point. Oh no, I was going to say I thought this was the point where I realized I was running desperately out of torches, but that doesn't seem to be the case. And like I said before, make sure you dig through walls as well, because we found another place through here, part of the fortress, and I'm sure there'll be more chests through here. And yeah, so we're just having a look around here. There's not really much through here, and I realized I ran out of torches, so this was the point where I crafted as many more as I could, but it wasn't enough. So yeah, I'm gonna call it quits there for this episode, guys. You'll just see the final bits of this live stream happening here. But yeah, so thank you for watching this video. Make sure you share this series along with your friends, pass it around, do whatever. Like this video if you liked it, dislike it if you disliked it, leave a comment, share, whatever. And don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.